Hi, I'm Sarah from Muskmelon and I am a graphic designer. I've been in the creative industry for about 8 years now, and today I'm going to be taking part in a branding challenge. Now, I have seen these about and I will put the hashtag below because I can't remember it off the top of my head, of the one that I've been following. But today I'm going to make a water brand, so a sparkling water brand. I'm going to go through the steps that I would normally take, and we'll create a nice new brand and then we'll put it in some mock-ups and yeah, let's see what we can make. So the first step that I'm going to do is go onto Pinterest. I'm going to make up a little mood board, see which bits catch my eye that I can use for the brand or that will inspire me for the brand. So let's do that first. So I've had a little play around and looked at my mood board. I came up with 2 names. I came up with a few more, but I've taken them out as I was going along. And I've basically narrowed it down to Quench and Splash. Now I know that they're very straight to the point of water. They're very much tell you it's water. But they just... I like those kind of words. On my desktop, I have, or on my artboard, I have 5 of the word quench and 5 of the word splash in different fonts to see which one I liked most. And I'm just going to go through them now with you, and we'll pick which ones are our favourites. So if we want to go down quench first, I did like this like hand-drawn one, but to be honest, I've kind of gone off it over time, so I just don't think it's going to fit the brand. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Also this bottom one here, I thought it'd be quite good if it was like kind of a painty text. Well, it still could be. I'm going to leave that one for a second. I think this silhouette version or outline version I'm not too keen on, because I think I like the Q to be quite a prominent letter in this, and it's just, it doesn't in this one, so we're going to get rid of that. So let's move that up, have a look. The top one and the second one are quite similar in the way that they look, but the Q is just quite different in both of them. The more I look at it, the more I prefer the second one. I think I'm just going to get rid of this rustic one though, because it's just not going to work. I'm going to leave those 2 for now, and then I'm going to go to Splash, see what we like. And to be honest, from a distance, there are two that automatically stand out for me. I've gone for more playful ones to start with, but these two are very similar to each other. So, and I just don't think they're going to work now, so I'm going to get rid of them. This one I really like because I think it's a font that you would distinguish quite well. If it was on a shelf or something, it'd be a brand that you would notice and recognise and remember. So I really like that font, and also I think you could do something with the A to make it look like a droplet or something along those lines. So I'm going to keep that one. This one, I just don't like it, to be honest with you. I don't like how the S is as long as the P, because it starts at the bottom of the P. It just doesn't sit well with me, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one was the one that stood out to me most when you first take a look. Right, okay, I'm going to get rid of one from each side. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. So that leaves this Quench, which is actually called Courgette Regular, if anybody wanted to know. Oh, my light's gone out. It's okay, we can carry on. The other on this side, I think both could work, but I suppose it depends on if you want it to be quite fun or quite sophisticated. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go with this Quench. I think the Quench is taking my eye more than the other two. But I'm not entirely convinced. I'm going to get rid of this splash. I'm going to keep this one, but I'm going to put it over here. So if I change my mind partway through, I have something to fall back on. That's my plan. Okay, so this is the word. This is what we've got. So now I'm going to play about with it and make it into a logo, and then from there we'll work on secondary logos and icons. So let's see what we can come up with. finished the logo, what I did was added a little flick at the end of the text and added a little droplet hanging off the end of the flick, and for another hint towards water without it saying water, the circle in the Q, instead of it being a circle, I've changed that to a raindrop as well, kind of shape, but it's quite subtle because the where the Q comes around, it doesn't quite connect, so it doesn't look like a full raindrop, but it is, and it looks, I quite like it. I like it because it's a subtle hint. I've also made the secondary logo, which is just the Q, but the Q has the drip at the end of that. And then there's also the other logo, which is, sorry, that was the icon. This is the secondary logo where it's the Q, and it says quench your thirst around the side, and the drop on the bottom of the Q is then the I in thirst, the top of the I in thirst, and then the same type of swoosh that's the end of quench, the word quench on the H. I've then put that to complete the circle, which I like. I mean, the mock-ups that I'm going to do are going to be cans, but if I had a bottle one, this is the type that I would imagine would be on the lid, on like a screw cap lid. That's what I imagine. I've also made some fruit, because this is going to be a fruit infused water. That was the plan. So I do quite cartoony style bits, and so I've made some watermelon, some like an orange slice, a lemon slice, some kiwi, and some coconut. I just tried to do a few different fruits that would sound quite nice in a drink. So then what I did was made the Q with all the fruit behind it, as that could be quite good on some different bits, mainly social media. I think that would work quite well. So now it's time to make the mock-up. So let's make the mock-up. Right, so I finished everything. So before I go through everything that I did, let me just show you the final piece, which is Quench. So that's it, we've finished the brand. I've put everything together. I've got the logo with the font, which is called Courgette, if you did want to download that. The colour schemes are a green, pink, orange and like a beige colour. The beige colour is mainly used for the text because I prefer the bolder kind of backgrounds. I've also made a submark, which is kind of a stamp style with the Quench or Thirst around the side, and then the flick, which is in the main logo, around the other edge. And then I've also made an icon, and at the bottom of the queue I've added the drip, which is usually on the flick that I just mentioned. We have also made some objects, which in this instance is different fruits, which I think just look great. They're kind of more of a cartoony style, and we then made a mock-up and put them around the top, those illustrations around the top of the can, kept a lovely little swoosh at the bottom and added that icon kind of over the top as an overlay. Put those 3 mock-ups together because I made 3 because there was 3 different size cans in the mock-up that I have, and I'd done a different flavour for each, and it also helped because I could use the pink, the green, the orange and kind of mix the colours up. So I went for a Caribbean twist, a citrus fresh, and a mixed berries, and I really love the way that they've come out. Like, they've actually, seeing the can at the end makes it look a lot better than what it just does as a flat piece of paper. It makes it really come to life, and I think actually then when I've put the logo on top of some images, it just really makes it pop and really makes you know what kind of vibe I was going for, which is more of a young woman who is, you know, out there going on adventures, really out there, and I think that I've done quite a good job and I really like it. Let me know what you think. Tell me, did you like the colour scheme? Did you like the icon? Just, you know, did it give, what kind of vibes did it give you? Because for me, it gives me summer vibes where I want to just go out and go to the beach, or go sit on the veranda somewhere drinking and having a lovely lunch with a friend or something. But let me know what you think, and yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did like this content, because I will like to do some more of these. I have some more written down that I'm going to do, but yes, this is the first of many to come. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.